this is going to be a tough week. And this is why you came, and this is why you played here, because you wanted to play a high level of baseball every single time out. And that's what you're going to have today. It's what you had on Tuesday. It's what you had last weekend. Nothing drops off. Focus stays exactly the same. Grind this thing out, pitch by pitch. Alabama has a very good pitching staff, between Bramlett and Walters. They have a nice 1-2 punch, and their Saturday guy's a velocity guy who has had some success. Alabama just doesn't beat themselves. They're a very good defensive team. They're very well coached, and we knew that we were going to have to beat their starting pitching, which is really among the best in the Southeastern Conference.
Going into the weekend against Alabama, we were going to play them the same as we do everyone else. We prepare the same way for every team we play.
Kobe Vance is the second baseman. They're the double play combination. Fastball lifted in the air, right field line, chasing it into the corner, right at the wall, and the catch is made by Taylor. Tagging up and scoring is Mangum, and Humphreys puts it in play and drives in a run. 28 pitches, ball hit right back up the middle, off the pitcher, goes to get it, picks it up, and throws to first, not in time. And Stovall took a big step for the bag and looked like he may have twisted a knee or maybe turned an ankle.
Hunter has had a great freshman year, and he's one of those guys. He's just a fast twitch athlete. He can do so many things for you defensively, offensively, on the bases. Just a real shame for anybody to deal with that type of injury. Really frightening. I feel like we're in a situation now where it's better news than what we had thought. It could have been significantly worse. The doctors are telling us 4 to 6 weeks, and hopefully we will get him back sometime during the course of postseason.
Next delivery. There's a ball driven in the air, deep in the outfield, going to get between the outfielders, going to go to the wall. Holland is at third base and making a turn. He's going to score easily. Mangum has 3 without a play. And the Bulldogs have tied it up. And the pitch on the way. Ground ball to the right side. That'll score a run. Lowe gets thrown out. Kruger scores. And the Bulldogs have scored 3 in the third. After the ground ball by Lowe, got a run home. There's a ball driven down the line by Collins. And if it's fair, it is trouble. And it is fair and it is trouble because it is a home run. Right down the line. And Collins hits his 8th home run of the year. And Mississippi State has had a big inning here in the third.
I knew that he just walked Reed right before me, and so he wanted to, I was sitting fastball, him trying to get ahead in the count after that walk, and so I was sitting fastball and sitting dead red, and he happened to put it where my eyes were.
I thought we swung the bat really well. We got 2 really big home runs in the ball game. Collins hit one early that really got us going, and of course late Rooker hit one as well. But we did a nice job again with 2 outs, and we had a lot of good sequences with 2 strikes as well. So I think we executed at a pretty high level, especially when we had situational opportunities with 2 outs.
Now the line, that's Holcomb over at third, and the pitch, another breaking ball, and he tried to check a swing, and he went around again. A couple of good breaking balls from the right-hander Blake Smith.
Really proud of Blake. I think he pitched really well. He pitched at Shelton State right down the road for a really good baseball program there. Bobby Sproul at Shelton State does an amazing job, and one of the great pitching coaches in the entire country. And I think it was so neat for Blake to be able to pitch so well in that environment right down the road from where he went to junior college. And he had a little bit of an extended outing there, which is something he hasn't had for most of the year, and just pitched really well.
They pitch the bottom of the ninth. Duarte's pitch. Line shot up the middle. Mangum will score, and here comes a runner right behind him, and Kruger will score, and that's a 2-run single. Stretch by Duarte in the pitch, and there's a line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Joe Michael Smith gets a base hit and gets low down to second base, and still the inning with nobody out. The kick and delivery. There's a high drive deep to left. That one is going and gone for a 3-run homer. Brent Rucker breaks up the 0-for-4 stretch tonight with a 3-run homer that sort of puts some icing on the cake in the top half of the ninth inning. That was a no-doubter from the time it left the bat. hit it about 100 feet fair, just to the left of the big scoreboard. Rucker with his 4th home run of the year.
Great two-strike approach by Rooker. You know, ball's down. You see in the replay, his back knee almost goes to the ground to get to that pitch, and he just kept fouling pitches off, and finally got to a pitch that was down. Again, not a bad pitch, just a really good approach and a great swing by Brent Rooker.
2-1 the count on the right fielder Chandler Taylor, who socks one to center field. Mangum tracks it down, makes the catch. The Bulldogs do it again on the road, win it 12-5.
We're in the 3rd inning of this ball game right now. We're already in inning number 3 right now. So every single run matters, every pitch matters, and our intensity matters from the first pitch on. We're not going to work into this thing. We're going to start on fire. Everybody got me? Let's go.
All of our kids have great baseball backgrounds, so they understand the doubleheader, and we have had some doubleheaders earlier in the year, and that's quite frankly, that's why we do it. A lot of people ask me why we play 4 games early in the year. We'll play a Friday, a doubleheader Saturday, and then a Sunday. Why do you schedule that? Well, for one reason, you're not guaranteed you're going to get all 4 games in. But the second thing is, we know that there's going to be a doubleheader that's going to be looming somewhere in our SEC season, and you got to be prepared for that. And I think our kids are pretty focused in and do a great job with that.
We're just got to hit the ground running and ready to go immediately, and not trying to work ourselves into the game, but just get going immediately and try and get runs early.
Pretty beat up for baseball.
There's a fly ball to right. Taylor dives and he can't get it. Looked like it might have bounced off of his body, and it rolls away from him. Kruger in. Collins right behind him. He's safe at home. It's a triple for Humphreys and a 2-0 Mississippi State lead.
We really feel like we let one slip through our fingers. You know, we have a lead in extra innings, and we just can't throw strikes when we need to throw strikes right there. And, you know, it was one of those condensed weeks for us. I thought we played well at LSU. You know, we have the Governor's Cup game and Tuesday, and really pitch and defend very, very well against a very good Ole Miss club on Tuesday night. And then we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, you're playing a lot of games in a short amount of time, and you got to just keep competing through that. And of course, when you add the doubleheader to that, you know, you mentally have to stay into it. And I was really proud of our kids. I thought they were really competing well. We just had a couple of moments in the ball game in the first game to where we just didn't execute some pitches. But, you know, to our kids' credit, we came back in the second game and really focused in and found a way to beat a very good Alabama team.
Forward. All right, here we go. Hey! Yeah!
3-2 pitch coming. And he lines it right center field, and that's a base hit. And Humphreys drives in another run. Humphreys drives in the first run of the ball game. Rooker in the score. Michaels gets ready and pitches to Gridley. Line drive, base hit, right center field, and here comes Reed Humphreys towards the plate. He will score without a play, and the Bulldogs will have a 2-0 lead in the ball game.
It's always nice to score first when you punch first and get the first run across. It's, you know, especially in the third game of the series, you know, it's a lot more of a mental stretch for the opposing team to have to overcome and, you know, say, oh, they've already got another run. You know, it's like it feels like you have to work twice as hard just to win.
You know, we had opportunities to add on and didn't, but certainly, you know, we just kept grinding, kept, you know, working our tail off to put ourselves in a position to score, and we just kept defending. And again, if you pitch and defend, you're going to have a chance to win every single ball game.
Pilkington, the lefty home, and a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Connor really spun his fastball well. He got to both sides of the plate with his fastball well. His changeup and his breaking ball have just come light years under the direction of Coach Wes Johnson, who's just done a great job with him. But he did a nice job controlling the running game. That's an area where he's really improved. And, you know, those are all things you have to do in order to have a low-scoring game in the Southeastern Conference.
I felt like I did okay. I mean, I can't really give all the credit to myself. I mean, I have to give it to the defense because without them, I wouldn't. I mean, a pitcher would be nothing. You know, I had a couple of incidents where I could have got 2 outs or 3 outs really on the, you know, the double play, the comebacker to me, and should have had 2 right there, and it was communication there. But overall, we got the win, and I mean, I can really be satisfied with it.
Bulldogs need to get another out here in Tuscaloosa. The pitch on the way. He popped it up. It's on the right side of the infield. Under it and waiting is Holland, and this game's over, and the Bulldogs have gone on the road and done it once again.
This team can go play anywhere. It doesn't matter where we are. You know, obviously playing at home this weekend in front of our home crowd and our home fans, you know, that's awesome, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it, enjoy it, and gonna approach everything like we always do.
Our kids have a lot of confidence, and they should. I think they've played well, but, you know, how confident, you know, can you be when you got a first rounder rolling into town in Missouri? They're on a roll, they've won 3 games, and they can beat anybody. So our kids are confident, but they're fully aware of the fact that anybody in our league can beat you at any time. It doesn't matter if you're at home or on the road. So I think they're excited about this opportunity, but they clearly understand, you know, what's at stake.